We had the Allen shooting.
Yeah, the Allen Outlet shooting. I think that was really hard for me because it's down the street. And I've been to that outlet mall so many times.
Mm-hmm.
And to think that this was just a nice day outside, people just want to get out the house, go spend time with their families, and people didn't go back home to their families. It's kids, like, youngest is like 5 or 6. They like sisters, grandparents, parents.
Man, they said 8 people. Maybe, I think including him, died, but
Yeah.
I was there last month, matter of fact, getting some clothes. And so for the people who don't know how it's set up it's like, it's an outdoor outlet mall. Mm-hmm. And it's like a circular, or more of a square. But like it's a round. There's stuff in the middle, but it's like the street is around. So if you're walking around to get clothes and different stuff, you have to walk in a big circle. So it's very open. It's not like a closed type of thing. So from what I read, based on the investigation, that he waited until it was busy. Like he was kind of researching stuff. And I personally don't like to like look at that type of because I kind of know like it's messed up stuff. Yeah. But due to us talking about it, I did some research. And probably the most jarring thing to me was the man who, I think he worked in H&M, and he said he came out and somebody, it was a girl, I don't know if it was a little girl or an older person, but she had her head covered in the bushes, and when he flipped her over, her face was gone. Like, face gone. So imagine if this a little girl. And I was just like, yo, what type of, like, are you thinking to, like, take off somebody's face? That's super wild.
The other thing is, I think they were saying he was ex-military.
Mm.
And I think that's a big thing that a lot of military veterans complain about is they don't get the help that they need once they're back here.
We're going to get to that.
In civilization.
We're going to get to that. He also had 8 guns in the car. I think they said he had 3 on him and then 5 in the car. Mm-hmm. So he was trying to make a mess. Like, he wasn't trying to dump it in and be done. Yeah. He was trying to, like, make a mess around. Then they say in one incident where a mom shielded her son, and she died, but the son didn't. But when the son came out, it looked like, the guy said it looked like he was covered in blood. Like, it looked like somebody dumped blood on him. That's how much blood he had on him.
Do you know what kind of gun it was?
I think they said it was a rifle.
Okay. I try not to watch the news for real because I don't like hearing stuff like that.
Yeah.
That just...
I think.
Yeah. I don't... It's very difficult for me just knowing that at any point you can be anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere. You know, it started with like the movie theater like in Colorado a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it makes it harder for you to go out. I ain't gonna say they need to go ahead and lock us back down, but Joe Biden, if you want to send us some more stimmies, I'm not mad at you.
A COVID lockdown every now and then.
I'm not mad at you. Maybe they do need to do a lockdown every 6 months. I don't know.
Yeah, that it's also a video too. Somebody caught a video of it happening, like just before it happened, I guess. Oh no, it was a car cam.
Oh,
a car cam.
Like a Tesla or something.
They was driving away, so I guess it was from the behind, like the back of the car, and they caught him getting out the car. You couldn't see the people, but you could hear like the shots going off.
Right.
So I was just like, yo, you plan this, and imagine just walking and just it's that fast. It's not even like I can see what's happening. It's just that fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a crazy situation to think of. And
one thing that I think I learned from a lot of these situations is just always be aware of your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks, but you need to just always be vigilant. And if something don't look right, get up out of there.
Yeah.
I think with places now, especially when I go to the movies, I always know exactly where the exits are.
Got to.
Because of what happened previously.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, now when you at malls, like you got to kind of be on your P's and Q's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. You know what's crazy is like growing up in a certain environment, because half my life I grew up in the hood and half I grew up in the suburbs. Mm-hmm. But that being in that environment, I'm like I automatically can see certain stuff.
Right.
So like for some reason it's so ingrained in some of us, is like we already know where to exit at. Mm-hmm. If we see somebody walk in who look like they own some, we leave early. But it's just crazy, like, because we on our phone so much that
man,
when you looking, you just be walking, looking down, and we just be forgetting, like, the energy is there. Some is always telling us something is off, but we just be so focused on whatever else going on, or distracted, or drunk, or high, that it's like, granted, I'm not saying that it's their fault, but I'm just saying sometimes you just got to be on point with certain stuff.
I think we believe it can't happen to me.
That too, yeah.
It won't happen to me. It's not going to happen to me until it happens to you.
Yep.
you're not an exception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's actually really like when Magic was on here, he was talking about us having like PTSD from places we're from. So what you said, when you in other places, if I go on a date with a dude, as bad as I want to see the door, I let them see the door. Because I feel like the man is supposed to be able to see what's coming in
Certain
and out
stuff.
coming in and out the door or whatever. I be wanting to see so I can double check, but I'm gonna let you do your thing on that side of the room.
I can't tell you how many times I've been in shootouts as a kid. Like just
Oh my
just
God.
as a kid.
Let me talk about this because you just said it and you just triggered a memory. Bro, why did I just 2 days ago go get some food? It was like 10 o'clock at night. I wanted some S&J's. S&J's is off of, I really don't know the highway, but it's in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, why as I'm pulling up, they're shooting.
Like as soon as you pull
They're
up?
shooting.
You see them shooting or you just hear it?
I hear it. But at first, it's a car. It's a red Hummer or something working on a car over here. And then where it is, it's like a gas station, a barbershop, and then S&J's. And so the rest of the parking lot, it's not really a parking lot. It's the gas station. So I can see the dude working on his car. I thought maybe the car backfired. I thought, bro, no, it was a car in front of me backing in parking. So I was about to turn in front of the pump so I can park. The car stopped. And we made eye contact. And we both realized, like, nigga, them gunshots. So now my heart beating fast because I felt the shot in my chest. Like, I could feel from the bang.
Right.
And so I look and niggas is running.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, I'm in shock. I'm like, damn, do you drive? Like, what do you do? So this girl, I get out the car and run into the store. This girl run into the store after me. And then the two people that was in the car, they come in. So we all inside of S&J's. The girl like, they shot over my car. I'm like, you was in it? She was like, yeah, I was waiting on my food to be ready. She was like, they shot over my car. And I'm like, and you not scared? She like, nah, I'm from here. I said, what?
Yeah, man.
I was sitting on the phone calling somebody like, bruh, I don't know if you gotta come get me. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm scared to go back to my car. Like, they shooting. But like, whatever it was or whoever they were shooting at, that was between them. It wasn't like a random. It was between them and they just went about their day. And I said, this is normal?
You forgot?
Bruh, I ain't been in that mess in so long.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's just...
Being in Geary, you hear anything. But I ain't been there so long. It was like...
That is true. That is true.
Lord?
you had a moment, a freeze moment.
I called somebody out. I said I was mad at because I was scared.
Yeah. He had one of the moments.
Bruh, being the dude that worked there, he had it behind the counter talking about, was them gunshots? I'm like, if you know there was gunshots. You work here.
Bro, if you got to ask if it's gunshots, let's just assume it's gunshots. Because anything less than that, we good, right?
But it was so weird. I think if the car wasn't right there getting worked on, everybody would have been able to process it faster.
Right, yeah. You know what it is? We see signs. So it's easier for us to see the signs. Like we see people running, that's a red sign. If we hear like the bullets just tap something that's close enough, we know. I think, like you said, if you don't know, you start the process like, what's that gunshot?
But I felt, like when I say I felt it in my chest, I was like, damn, that's a loud ass backfire. Like, and then there was a couple, I said, oh, hell no, them is gunshots. Like, But yes, so you could be anywhere.
Yeah, you could be anywhere.
And then I wanted some more the next day, and I said, I'm gonna just go ahead and chill. I wanted some more. The food is good. All right, the food is good. The food is great.
You wanted some more, like you was gonna go back?
No, I wasn't gonna go.
Okay.
But I wanted some more. I didn't go, but I wanted some more.
Bro, what?